Understand English but can't speak? Let's go!
Hello everyone, welcome back. I am really happy to see you here today. If you want to speak English clearly, confidently, and naturally, this lesson is made just for you. Today we are starting something very important. It looks simple, but it controls a big part of English. Many learners feel confused because of this one small verb. Today we are going to understand it slowly and clearly. Today we are learning the word be. The word be is the base form of the verb. It is the original form. From this word we get other forms like am, is, are, was, and were. But right now we are not focusing on those forms. In this lesson we are focusing only on be. If you understand this properly, your English will automatically become better. Now let's understand where we actually use be in real-life English. The most important place is after the word to. Whenever you see the word to and a verb comes after it, that verb stays in the base form. For this verb, the base form is be. This is a golden rule. After to, always use be, not am, not is, not are, only be. Let's look at some very simple examples. I want to be happy. She wants to be confident. They want to be successful. Listen carefully. We are saying to be, not to am, or to is. Many beginners say, I want to am happy. This is wrong. Native speakers never say this. The correct sentence is, I want to be happy. Let's take more examples. I need to be careful. You need to be strong. We need to be ready. Again, notice the same pattern. Need to be, need to be, need to be. This is very natural English. Now let's talk about some common verbs that come before to be. Words like want, need, try, plan, decide, hope, like, and love. After all of these words, we use to be. I want to be a good speaker. I need to be on time. I am trying to be calm. She plans to be a teacher. They decided to be honest. We hope to be successful. This is daily spoken English. Native speakers use this structure all the time. Now let's understand something very important. The word be does not change after to. It does not show present or past. The tense comes from the verb before it. For example, I want to be free. I wanted to be free. I will want to be free. In all these sentences, be stays the same. Only the verb want changes. This is why be is so easy once you understand the rule. Now let's move to another very common use of be. We use be after modal verbs like should, must, can, could, may, might, and will. For example, you should be careful. You must be honest. He can be rude sometimes. We should be respectful. She might be late today. After these words, we always use the base form of the verb. Again, the base form is be. Many learners make mistakes here. They say you should are careful. This is wrong. The correct sentence is you should be careful. Now let's talk about be in instructions and rules. When we give instructions, we often use be. Be careful while driving. Be honest with yourself. Be quiet in the library. These sentences are short, clear, and very powerful. Native speakers use them all the time. Now let's see how be is used with adjectives. I want to be confident. She wants to be independent. He needs to be strong. After be, we often use adjectives to describe a state or condition. Now let's talk about a very common mistake. Many learners try to use am, is, or are after to. This is wrong. Wrong. I want to am rich. Correct. I want to be rich. Wrong. She wants to is happy. Correct. She wants to be happy. If you remember only one thing from this lesson, remember this. After to, always use be. Now let's connect this to real life thinking. When you talk about goals, dreams, and plans, you use be again and again. I want to be better at English. I want to be confident when I speak. I want to be successful in life. This is not grammar English. This is life English. Now listen carefully to this sentence. I want to be better than yesterday. This sentence is simple but very powerful. And again, we are using to be. Now let's do a short natural flow. I want to be calm. I try to be patient. I need to be focused. I hope to be successful. All these sentences use the same structure. Once you learn it, you can create unlimited sentences. Now let's slow down and repeat the main idea again. The word be is the base form. We use it after to. We use it after modal verbs. We use it in instructions. And it never changes in these situations. In the next part, we will go deeper. We will practice more real-life sentences. We will fix common mistakes. And we will make your foundation even stronger. For now, relax and remember this simple rule. To plus verb means base form. And for this verb, the base form is be. Keep listening, keep practicing, and move forward step by step. Let's continue from where we left off. In the first part, you understood what be is and where we use it. Now in this part, we are going to go deeper. We will make your understanding stronger and more natural. We will focus on real-life thinking, common mistakes, and smooth sentence building. Listen carefully and imagine yourself speaking these sentences in real life. Now think about this. When you speak English, you often talk about future plans, goals, and situations that are not happening right now. In all these cases, words be becomes very important. For example, when you talk about the future, you often say things like this: I want to be ready for tomorrow. I plan to be better next year. She hopes to be successful. They expect to be on time. All these sentences are talking about the future. But notice something. Even though the time is future, the word be does not change. It stays be. This is why English is actually simple. You don't need to change everything. You just need to know where change is needed and where it is not. Now let's talk about another very common situation: advice. In daily life, people give advice all the time. Parents give advice. Teachers give advice. Friends give advice. And in English, advice almost always uses be. You should be careful. You should be patient. You should be confident. These sentences are very natural. Native speakers use them every day. If you try to change be here, the sentence breaks. Wrong. You should or careful. Correct. You should be careful. Now let's understand why. Words like should, must, can, could, may, might, and will are called helping verbs. After these words, the main verb always stays in the base form. For this verb, the base form is be. Let's hear more examples and feel the rhythm. You must be honest. He can be very quiet. She might be late. We will be ready. They could be wrong. All these sentences sound smooth and natural. This is how English is actually spoken. Now let's move into a very important area where learners often get confused. That area is emotion and mental state. When you talk about feelings, thoughts, and mental conditions, be is used very often. I want to be calm. I try to be positive. She wants to be confident. He needs to be strong. These sentences are not about actions. They are about states. And be is perfect for that. Now imagine a real-life situation. You are nervous before speaking English. What do you say? I want to be confident. I need to be calm. You don't say, I want to am confident. That sounds completely wrong. Once again, to be saves you. Now let's practice building longer sentences using be. This is very important for fluency. I want to be confident when I speak English. She plans to be ready before the meeting starts. They hope to be successful in their careers. We need to be careful while making decisions. These sentences are longer, but the rule stays the same. After to, the verb is be. Now let's talk about a very common mistake that even intermediate learners make. They sometimes use be and being in the wrong place. Right now, we are not learning being deeply, but I want you to understand one basic idea. When something is permanent or general, we usually talk about be. When something is temporary or happening right now, we talk about being. But for now, just remember this. I want to be polite. This sentence is correct because politeness is a general quality. We will talk about being later in detail, so don't worry. Now let's go back to be and look at commands and instructions again, but this time in daily situations. Imagine a teacher speaking, be quiet, be respectful, be attentive. Imagine a parent speaking, be careful, be honest, be kind. These sentences are short but very strong, and again, they use be. Now let's look at be in negative sentences. Yes, you can make negative sentences with be too. Try not to be late. Try not to be angry. I don't want to be rude. Notice the structure. We are still using to be. Now let's connect be with real-life self-talk. This is very powerful. I want to be better than yesterday. I don't want to be afraid anymore. I choose to be confident. This is the kind of English that changes your mindset. And grammatically, it is very simple. Now let's slow down and practice mentally. I will say a sentence in a broken way and then we will fix it. I want to underscore happy. The correct word is be. I want to be happy. She needs to underscore careful. The correct word is be. She needs to be careful. We hope to underscore successful. The correct word is be. We hope to be successful. If you can do this automatically in your mind, your English will become very smooth. Now let's talk about another common situation. Comparison. I want to be better. He wants to be stronger. She wants to be faster. Again, we are describing a state or quality, so we use be. Now let's use be with professions and roles. I want to be a teacher. She wants to be a doctor. He plans to be an engineer. Very simple, very common, very useful. Now let's combine time expressions. I want to be ready by morning. She hopes to be here on time. They need to be finished by Friday. Even with time expressions, the rule does not change. Now let's talk about fear and doubt. This is very real English. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be late. She doesn't want to be embarrassed. All these sentences use to be. Now let's do a small natural flow, like someone thinking out loud. I want to be calm. I need to be focused. I try to be positive. I hope to be successful. This sounds natural. This sounds real. This is how fluent speakers think. Now let's repeat the core idea again, because repetition builds confidence. The word be is used after to. It is used after modal verbs. It is used in instructions. It is used to talk about states, qualities, goals, and plans. And it does not change. If you master this, you will stop making many basic mistakes. In the next part, we will move to the next form, which is been. That is where many learners get confused again. But don't worry, we will break it down slowly, just like we did here. For now, stay relaxed, don't overthink. Just let this structure become natural in your mind. Keep listening, keep repeating, keep improving step by step. Let's continue. In this part, we are learning a word that confuses many learners. That word is been. Many people know the word, but they don't feel confident using it. After this lesson, that confusion will start disappearing. First, understand this very clearly. Been is not used alone. It never stands alone. It always comes with have, has, or had. If you don't see have, has, or had, then been is usually wrong. So the basic structure is very simple. Have been, has been, had been. Now let's understand what been actually does. Been talks about experience, past situations, or states that started in the past and are connected to now, or were completed before another past time. Let's start with the most common use. Present experience. I have been tired all day. She has been busy today. They have been very helpful. These sentences are not talking about one moment. They are talking about a situation that continued for some time, and that is why we use been. Now listen carefully. Many learners say this wrong. Wrong. I am tired all day. Correct. I have been tired all day. Why? Because all day shows a time period, and for that we need have been. Now let's talk about life experience. I have been to New York. She has been to London. They have been to that restaurant before. Here, been means experience. You went there, you experienced it, and now you are talking about it. Very important point. I have been to New York means you went there and came back. If you are still there, you say something different. But for now, just remember this usage. Now let's move to feelings and mental states. I have been scared to speak English. She has been nervous about the exam. He has been worried about his future. These sentences show a feeling that existed for some time. And again, been is perfect here. Now let's slow down and feel the pattern. Have plus been plus adjective. Have been tired. Has been busy. Have been confident. This pattern is extremely common in spoken English. Now let's talk about negative sentences with been. I have not been late recently. She has not been feeling well. They have not been honest with themselves. Again, the structure stays the same. We just add not. Now let's talk about questions. Have you been busy today? Has she been to this place before? Have they been ready for the test? When you ask questions, been stays been. Only the helping verb moves to the front. Now let's talk about been with time expressions. This is very important. I have been working here for 2 years. She has been learning English for a long time. They have been friends since childhood. Even though you see another verb like working or learning, the structure still includes been. We will talk more about this in the next parts, but for now, just notice how common been is. Now let's talk about past perfect, which uses had been. I had been tired before the trip started. She had been nervous before the interview. They had been friends before the problem happened. This structure talks about something that happened before another past moment. But don't overthink. Just remember this. Present time experience uses have been or has been. Past before past uses had been. Now let's talk about a very common confusion. Many learners say, I am been tired. This is wrong. Very wrong. Been never comes with am, is, or are. Wrong. I am been tired. Correct. I have been tired. If you remember only one rule here, remember this. Am, is, are never come with been. Now let's do some mental practice. I ___ been busy today. The correct word is have. I have been busy today. She ___ been to this place before. The correct word is has. She has been to this place before. They ___ been friends for years. The correct word is have. They have been friends for years. If you can fill these automatically, your English is improving. Now let's connect been to real life thinking. I have been afraid to speak English, but now I am trying. I have been confused before, but now I understand better. This is real English. This is honest English. Now let's do a natural flow, like someone telling their story. I have been shy since childhood. I have been scared to make mistakes, but I have been practicing every day, and now I have been feeling more confident. Notice how many times been is used. This is how native speakers talk. Now let's compare be and been very simply. I want to be confident. This is a goal. I have been confident recently. This is an experience. Different meaning, different time, different usage. Now repeat this idea in your mind. Future goal uses be. Past or ongoing experience uses been. This comparison alone removes a lot of confusion. Now let's slow down again and repeat the core idea. Been is the past participle form. It always comes with have, has, or had. It is used for experience, feelings, states, and situations connected to time. If you master this, you are already moving from beginner to intermediate level. In the next part, we will learn being. That word is very interesting and very powerful, especially in spoken English. For now, don't rush. Let this idea settle in your mind. Keep listening, keep repeating, keep improving step by step. Let's move forward. In this part we are learning the word being. This word is very important in spoken English, and many learners feel confused about when to use it. But don't worry, by the end of this part you will feel much more comfortable with it. First, understand this clearly. Being is usually used to talk about something happening right now or something temporary. It is not used for permanent situations most of the time. It is often used for behavior, attitude, or action at this moment. Now let's look at the basic structure. Am being, is being, are being, was being, were being. Being always comes with am, is, are, was, or were. Now let's understand this with simple examples. He is being rude. She is being kind. You are being silly. These sentences are not talking about permanent personality. They are talking about behavior at this moment. For example, if you say, he is rude, you are saying this is his nature. But if you say, he is being rude, you are saying that right now, his behavior is rude. This difference is very important. Now let's practice this idea more. She is being very patient today. He is being unusually quiet. They are being very helpful. All these sentences talk about temporary behavior. Now let's talk about feelings and reactions. I am being honest with you. She is being serious right now. He is being careful. Again, these are not permanent qualities. These are actions or attitudes at this moment. Now let's talk about negative sentences. You are being too loud. He is being careless. She is being unfair. Very common spoken English. Now let's talk about past situations using being. He was being rude yesterday. She was being very emotional at that time. They were being irresponsible during the project. This talks about behavior in the past at a specific time. Now let's talk about questions. Are you being serious? Why are you being so quiet? Was he being honest with you? Native speakers use these questions all the time. Now let's talk about a very common mistake. Many learners say, I am being tired. This is wrong. Tired is a state, not a behavior. So we say, I am tired. I have been tired. We do not say, I am being tired. So remember this rule. Being is mostly used with behavior and actions, not physical states. Now let's connect being with real-life situations. Imagine someone is shouting. You are being too loud. Imagine someone is joking too much. You are being silly. Imagine someone is not listening. You are being careless. This is real spoken English. Now let's compare be, been, and being very simply. I want to be confident. This is a goal. I have been confident recently. This is experience. I am being confident right now. This is current behavior. One idea, 3 forms, 3 different meanings. Now let's practice a natural thinking flow. I used to be shy. I have been scared before, but now I am being confident. This sentence shows change over time, and it sounds very natural. Now let's talk about being with instructions. Stop being rude. Start being honest. Keep being positive. These sentences are very common in daily conversation. Now let's talk about being with emphasis. You are being very kind today. He is being extremely patient. Native speakers use being to add feeling and emotion. Now let's slow down and repeat the core idea again. Being is used for actions and behavior happening now or temporarily. It comes with am, is, are, was, or were. It is not usually used for permanent qualities. If you understand this, you are already speaking more natural English. In the next and final part, we will put everything together. We will do full conversations, real-life stories, and strong practice so that these words become automatic for you. For now, relax. Don't force it. Just listen and absorb. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep improving step by step. Now let's bring everything together. In this final part, you will see how be, been, and being work together in real-life English. Don't think of grammar now. Just listen, understand, and feel the flow of the language. Imagine someone talking about their life and learning journey. I want to be confident when I speak English. For a long time, I have been afraid of making mistakes. I have been quiet in conversations because I didn't want to sound wrong. But now, I am being brave. I am being confident. I am being honest with myself. I know I am learning, and that is okay. This is real English. This is how people actually think and speak. Now listen to a simple conversation between 2 people. Why are you so quiet today? I have been thinking a lot. About what? About my English. I want to be better. You are being too hard on yourself. Maybe. But I have been scared to speak for years. But right now, you are being clear and confident. That makes me feel better. Good. Just be yourself. Now notice how naturally all 3 forms are used. Nothing feels forced. Let's listen to another short conversation. Are you ready for the meeting? Almost. I want to be fully prepared. You look nervous. I have been nervous since morning. Relax. You are being fine. This is spoken English. Simple, clear, natural. Now let's move into a short story. There was a time when I wanted to be invisible. I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to ask questions. I had been silent for years. I had been afraid of judgment. But one day, I decided to change. I decided to be strong. I decided to be confident. At first, I was being uncomfortable. I was being nervous. But slowly, I started feeling better. Now, I can say that I have been improving. And today, I am being proud of myself. Now let's slow down and reflect on what you just heard. Want to be shows a goal. Have been shows experience. Am being shows what is happening now. This pattern repeats again and again in real English. Now let's practice with real-life self-talk. I want to be calm. I have been stressed recently, but now I am being calm. I want to be successful. I have been working hard. Right now, I am being focused. This is how you build fluency. You connect ideas, not rules. Now let's do some mental practice together. I want to underscore confident. The correct word is be. I have underscore tired all day. The correct word is been. I am underscore careful right now. The correct word is being. If these answers come naturally to your mind, you are improving. Now let's look at common mistakes one last time and fix them mentally. I want to am happy. No, I want to be happy. I am been busy. No, I have been busy. I am being tired. No, I am tired or I have been tired. If you can correct these mistakes in your head, your English foundation is strong. Now listen to one final natural flow. I want to be better at English. I have been practicing every day. Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes I feel nervous. But today, I am being confident. I am being patient with myself. And I know I will keep improving. This is not just English. This is mindset. Now let's do a final recap in simple words. Use be for goals, plans, and base form situations. Use been with have, has, or had for experience and past connection. Use being for actions and behavior happening now. That's it. No fear, no confusion. If you listen to English, repeat sentences, and practice speaking slowly, these words will become automatic. You will stop thinking about rules. You will just speak. Take your time. Don't rush. Fluency is a process. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep moving forward. You are learning. You are improving. And right now, you are being better than yesterday.